And we're back with Demons Blues. Unfortunately, Tasha is not here yet again. Unfortunately, she's currently without power in the middle of a snowstorm. So for whoever sees this later, keep her in mind. Just man.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, no
Oh,
kidding.
snow is scary.
I mean, like, I don't know. I like snow, but man, once the heat goes off, all bets are truly off.
Yeah,
Like they really, really, really are. I mean, like, and I grew up in Chicago area, so like, you get a good amount of
yeah.
snow. And the year I went to boot camp, we broke our record in 100 years by having 3 feet.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I was not ready. I was not ready for 3 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Like 3 feet of snow in 8 hours. Like, I mean, it
Yeah,
it
that.
clumped out of him. It's practically solid. I was and my
Hope your
my
doors
car.
open inwards.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I I actually had this. I actually had this particular technique down to a science, and every time I tell my wife, every time I talk about it when my wife is around, she just rolls her eyes like that's not a technique. So my car tires were not equipped for that, like
Yeah.
at all. So whenever I took, it was specifically a left-hand turn, I would do a full donut. It did not matter what I did. It did not matter even a little bit what I did. It was always a full, like, it was always a full 360 turn. Oh, she's up just in time.
Oh, just as we go live.
What's up? To hear this story again is perfect. Couldn't have timed it better. Um, so every time I pulled a left-hand turn before they cleared the roads, my car would just do a full donut. I could not stop it. Nothing. There was no. There was no stopping this, right? Because like
Yeah.
because if you hit the brakes, you make it worse. Like so, I would do a full donut
If
in the
it
middle of the
works, it
intersection.
works.
I'm like, and like I had it down to where like I do it, and like I knew everyone else was watching me, right? And I'd only do it when I knew that I actually had like the space to do it. So I'm like, go with 3, 2, 1, barely tap the gas pedal, barely tap the gas pedal. Okay, now I can hold, and then you just slowly take it out of out of the donut into an actual left-hand turn.
We have the opposite problem here where at times it gets so hot the road sticks to your tires.
Road
Because
sticking to
we have
tires.
because we have bituminized roads, so the tar that holds the rocks together melts and it just becomes tar again. It's great.
It gets so hot down there with the kind of tar they have, Maria, that they actually that it actually melts. Nope.
Next time I go to the shops, I'll take some photos of the road where it's actually slipping and yeah, it's melted off and yeah, it's
Please,
great.
please do. I mean, I want to see it, but
Yeah, it's
okay,
wonderful.
I I want to see it.
Yeah,
I just I'm morbidly curious.
yeah, it's
I'm
great.
morbidly curious, like way too morbidly curious. Um. So yeah, nope. Ugh, jeez. It doesn't. I mean, it's just I have questions. That never happened in the UAE when I was there.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Huh, it's
do
weird.
they have bitumized roads or do they have cement roads?
Oh, they probably have cement roads.
Yeah,
That's probably. I didn't think of that at all.
yeah. Our roads have a gravel base and then bitumen on top, which is a mix of tar and blue metal.
Yeah, that's a little different. I'll say that doesn't. I mean, UAE is probably hotter on average than Australia. So I'm
Yeah,
thinking, like,
probably.
how the hell? How did you guys pull that one off? And the answer is the road's designed to melt.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
take pictures. I want to see this. I want
Yeah,
to see
it's
this.
because our roads are so long, we just can't afford to make them cement the whole way through.
The ultimate cost-cutting measure from the
Yeah,
government. What
pretty
the
much.
heck? Oh no. Oh no, that's not. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Um. Oh crap! I forgot. 1 second. I forgot to grab my Eberron book.
Do you have your notebook though? I don't think I can share my screen here. If I could, I would find some pictures of the bitumen roads. Let's see if I can work this.
So I have the reverse problem from last week. This time I have my journal, and I can't find my 5e guide. So I grabbed my old 4e player's handbook,
I
Eberron
get
player's
that.
guide. So it'll work. It'll
I
work
have
just
found a
fine.
picture online of our roads.
Oh really?
Uh, I
Where
have
are you
sent it
put?
to you in the Demon Blues group chat.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's
Oh,
great,
you
isn't
weren't kidding.
it?
Oh my gosh,
That
that's
actually melt
terrifying.
melt.
That's terrifying. That's oh
Yeah,
my goodness. What the heck? Oh, that's so gnarly. Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know if you can share it. I don't think I can share my screen, so I can't really show it.
I don't know if I can either. Screen layout. Move solo layout. I have no idea how. I'm
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
yeah. I'll yeah. No. But it's real, people. It's real. It's so
And I'm one of those people that goes barefoot everywhere as well, which makes it even
not like
worse.
that. You're not like that.
Yeah, it gets rough at times.
Jeez. I'm sending it to my wife actually. With the with the subject line Australia is awful.
Yeah, it can be. It really
Oh
can
my
be.
gosh, that's insane. I've just never Yep, nope. You guys Google it. It's it's quite real. That's
Quite real and
insane.
quite horrifying.
I mean, that's just Australia. All right,
Yeah,
let's get this sucker on the road. Cause I still have some of the I have some of the kitchen to clean that I did not think I'd have to, so I don't want to be up until midnight. Cause then it's cleaning the kitchen at midnight. I don't want to do that. Um, all right, why don't you give us our last time on Dragon Ball Z, and we will get started.
our last time on Dragon Ball Z, Odium had a wonderful adventure. He decided to go find some crystals and ended up encountering a demon. He made a new best friend in a demon. A
You
great friend.
got a friend in me. You
You
got a
got a
friend
friend in
in
me.
me. Oh gosh.
Uh,
What was your favorite part of that last session? Was it making friends with a demon or was it something else?
uh, it has to be making friends with. Oh, actually, no. It's probably throwing the smoke bomb in that guy's face
Oh yeah.
as as he tried to cut me.
Yep. Yep. That right there was a truly epic moment.
The closest Odium will probably ever get to being heroic.
Well, I mean, the game is still young. This is only chapter
Yeah, true.
3. I mean, hold up. Hold up. I've seen some pretty the by the the playtest game that I say is the playtest game, which Dave did. It stayed really, really, really local for a really, really, really long time. I mean, like the first book was 19 sessions long.
Oh yeah.
And was almost entirely just local, just him going
Yep.
from place to place. Just it was very, very, very like
D&D-esque.
kind of. I mean, it was more of a travel log, as him just going
Oh
from
yeah,
place
yeah.
to place doing things. And it was really, yeah. It wasn't until the second book when all of a sudden the game got epic. Just
Yep.
literally the first session of the second book, he was given a space bazooka and blew up a mountain.
Cool.
Like literally that I just like it was completely local, completely like, travel log sort of a deal. And then first session,
Low to
here,
middle stakes.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, there were a couple of really intense, but it was all local stuff,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the most part.
Emotional moments rather than
And then just suddenly he's blowing up a mountain with a space
mountains.
bazooka. It was fantastic. All right, so you get that moment as a bullet point. So let's get that down. Let's. I already pitched the situation at you.
Oh,
So
I have got past 20 journal entries now as well.
right, and so do you want to add a skill at D4, or do you want to increase a skill?
I think I want to increase a skill.
Okay, what you increasing?
I think I want to increase my speech skill. Give me a second to find where I saved the character.
I mean, you
Oh,
did.
I'm not in my Dropbox. That's why I can't find it.
Well, that doesn't help.
Yes, I love my Dropbox. It is a wonderful thing, as long as my computer is working. Blues. ODM Krell. Here we go. Come on, open. Okay. So I think I might increase my speech from D6 to D8.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. All right. All
Because
right.
that
That
seems to be what I like to do.
make big speeches.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. Okay. So okay. So that's up. I'm just gonna write. Odium. I'm writing it down, just so that way I know. Okay. So let's do an interlude and see what happened. Let's say it's another month, which goes by. So let's hit the books and see what the big thing that happened in that month was. I have Sir Leopold, Paladin of the Silver Flame.
I have. Oops, wrong document. I have seen a demon, and even just looking upon it told me that it's no natural beast.
Sir Leopold caught just a week ago. So we'll say a week ago, Sir Leopold caught Kelvara in shapeshift form. Kelvara
Okay.
was sneaking around the town in human form, and he got sniffed out by Sir Leopold, who had some he had some weird trick for figuring out that somehow, some way.
Is Sir Leopold one of the knights?
Yes, he's one of the Knights of the Silver Flame.
Cool.
So somehow he sussed that out, and drove him off. He wasn't able to kill him, but he did drive him off. So that kind of, I mean, demon shape-shifting is kind of implied, and it's sort of a thing in the setting, but this puts it in shape-shifted form somehow, and somehow, like nobody, like you're told, you've been told different things about how he did it. There's no specific. You haven't heard anything that you give
Some
credence to.
Knight of the Silver Flame magic probably would be my guess.
That's probably the safest guess, but like you can't.
Yeah.
The people who caught him were just like, he just seemed to know.
Yep.
Like he just somehow seemed to know. And drove him off. Okay. Looking at your beliefs, what part did you play in this?
Ooh. Looking at my beliefs. I think the demon happened to have been talking to my homunculus at the time.
Oh, man.
I was forcibly getting myself involved, not because I knew it was a demon, but because I knew it was my homunculus.
Ah. What was the homunculus's name again?
I never gave him one.
Okay. So we're just going to call him the homunculus. Homunculus and Odium tipped off. Like, what did Odium do? Sorry,
I started to create a scene which attracted the attention of the Knights of the Silver Flame.
Okay, so you were there.
Yes.
And being petty as fuck.
As usual.
As usual. Okay, cool. So that's what you were up to. Alright.
Probably being less petty than usual because we did have that moment together.
Sure.
But still petty.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt. All right. So, and then our last bullet point is the situation which you find yourself in. Well, second to last, because then you have to get a goal.
Mm-hmm.
The situation is you walk into your small little, I mean, what by now you have like an apartment, you know, just like a small place where you're living, like, you know, like your regular boarders at an inn or whatever. You walk into your room, and Colvaris just sitting on your bed, looks up at you,
as Colvara or as the shapeshifted form?
As Colvara. He's just sitting there, just kind of looks up at you and goes, "Oh, good, you're here. We can talk." So last question before we work on the goal.
Yeah.
It would have taken you 3 weeks of no work, just relaxing, to completely eliminate your obsession with Colvara.
Yeah.
It would have taken you 2 weeks to get rid of one level of it.
Okay.
And when I say, like, you were not doing a thing, you were just focusing on resting, like you weren't making money, you weren't plying trade, you weren't you were out, like out, like
Yeah.
Anastasia would have to take care of you, sort of out.
I think I might have. Would it have to be a consistent 2 weeks, or could it be 2 weeks over the month?
No, it would have to be consistent, like you like
Contiguous. Yeah.
yeah, it would have to be contiguous.
Yeah. I don't think I would have recovered then if it was going to be contiguous, because it would have been, I need you to look after the shop. And then 2 days in, I would have been micromanaging like a little bitch.
Okay, all right. So you haven't done it yet, but
Yeah.
so do you have any other conditions that might
Uh,
logically not be around anymore?
I have no other conditions.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Um, so I'm just writing down this bullet point. Okay, so you haven't recovered that. All right, so what's your goal? What do you want out of this session? What do you want out of this chapter?
I how about I I think Odium, not intentionally, like it's not like an active I am searching for this, but I think he wants to learn more about the demon.
Uh,
Not in terms of a like I am actively studying demons, but in a, oh, conveniently there's a thing that I am very interested in sitting on the end of my bed.
so are you trying to learn more about demon kind, or you wanting to learn more about Kolvara?
A little column of A, little column B.
All right, so Kolvara wants to learn as much as he can.
About me or about humanity, or little column A, little column B.
Well, I mean about demons in general and Kolvara.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get that. There's a bullet point for you. Okay. When you're done with that, let me know, and we will get started.
So first bullet point was about my favorite point. The second was about
Catching Sir Leopold catching
Sir Leopold.
Kolvara in shapeshifted form somehow. The third one, the third one was Kolvara talking to the homunculus, and Odium created a scene which attracted Sir Leopold's attention. And then Odium walked into his room to find Kolvara sitting on his bed wanting to talk. And then Odium wants to learn as much about demons and Kolvara as he can.
So I may be stronger than I thought. I even took out a man with one of my creations. Experiments is probably the correct word. My homunculus has been trying to ingratiate itself into the town. I'm worried people may mistake it for a demon.
Oops. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's totally not what he was up to, but it's fine.
It'll be fine. If you're wrapped up enough and all you can see is eyes, it still has very large, non-human looking eyes. So there might be a problem here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All
right.
may be an opportunity to learn more secrets. But may also
This is a really delicious setup.
Corvara may be an opportunity to learn more secrets, but it may also be threatened by the town itself.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. With that. Okay. So you walk in. He's sitting on the bed. He's sitting on your bed. He's been waiting for you. The door was locked. There's no signs of any forced entry.
It is a demon. What are you doing here? Don't you know the town don't want you here?
But you do.
But it doesn't matter what I want if there is 100 other armed guards that'll burst in at any second and kill the both of us.
Oh, please. You're not going to tell him I'm here.
I won't, but someone might hear you.
Oh, all of a sudden his voice changes into Anastasia's voice. And he says, isn't that better?
I guess.
Oh, good.
A shiver runs down my spine.
Sounds exactly like her. Dead ringer.
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious?
The time before the last I saw you, I did some horrible things to you. I will admit. And then the next time you're sneaking around town talking to my homunculus and being threatened
he's
by
yours?
guards.
He's your homunculus? You made him?
I had tried.
Well, I think you succeeded.
I give a slight bow. I can't. A compliment's a compliment.
Right, a compliment's a compliment, and you're also obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Says, are you going to close the door and sit down?
I do close the door. I don't sit down, though.
Why not?
I've been on my feet all day, and sitting will make me fall asleep. I'm sorry.
Ah, I see, he says, looking at you with a rather mischievous glance, still sounding like Anastasia.
Good and bad.
Right, exactly. He says with his new honeyed voice, he says, well, you threw holy water on me. I threatened to take away your toy. I can see why. I would be very angry too if I was in your position.
Thank you. Probably not the right answer, but
let's just acknowledge the fact that he thinks of Anastasia as his toy, and let's just skirt on from that, shall we? God, this is a scumbag.
I don't think he does, but I think he's probably both too curious and scared to correct.
Oh, yeah. No kidding. He says, if I was in your situation, I would have done a lot worse. So, I mean, fair's fair, right?
It can be, yeah.
I'm glad
if you're willing to accept it, then
I don't see why not. I mean, you weren't exactly. He gives you this look. It's the look of someone who has completely read the other person completely through.
Yeah.
But Odium's probably not tracking that.
No.
Like, at all. He just gives him this look that would
he
make...
probably mistakes it for admiration or something like that.
Actually, yeah, I was trying to find... actually, yeah, it's like... But between beings such as us, we have to expect that we kind of have to expect that give and take. Now, don't we?
Well, assuming we're taking from each other, that's what we would expect. I don't plan to take anything from you at this stage.
Oh, Well, that's very good, he says with a sly grin. And even in his somewhat, I don't want to say besotted, but in the even in his totally like
Yeah.
blinded uh, condition, Odium still feels that there's a trap being worked, that he's being walked into. He's being
Oh
walked
yeah,
into something. I mean, it's just like, huh, okay, cool, shit.
yeah. We are both ambitious people. I do agree.
Oh, I'm not ambitious in the way I will disagree a little bit there. We are mostly alike, but unlike you, I am not here for, well, okay, that's not fair, he says, kind of looking up and at the ceiling. He says, I am here to find my fortune as well, although I am not here for the same kind of fortune that you are, because my circumstances are very different.
What is the fortune you're looking for? Is it souls, worshippers, the death of the human race, the death
Oh,
of all races on the planet?
what? No, 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 no. Goodness, no. Everybody always gets that wrong about the children of Kyber and Eberron. That last little thing is
Yeah.
not what you wanted to like. That's a major like. Wait,
Yeah.
what? What? Of Kyber and
It,
Eberron?
it's like in my brain, there's the little odium in my brain that pulls out a folder from a shelf, writes some notes, and puts it back.
But like in a cultural sense, even through the obsession, that still rings like
Hmm.
you're claiming to be a child of Eberron. You're not just claiming to be a child of
Yeah.
Kyber. Your 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 claim is that the earth itself is your mother, which is not what you were taught in primary school about demons at all.
Yeah. I also wasn't taught the most formal education either, so I would probably assume odium sort of assumes that most things are lies, whether or not they are.
That's fair. That's fair. But he says, no, no, I'm here to find my fortune. And my fortune is that my father, Kyber, um, brought me up the best he could. And now I have to go find my own family.
May I ask, how can Kaiba have raised you, considering my understanding Kaiba is like trapped in the body of, in stasis, trapped in the body of, the world?
He shoots you this really, really, really cunning look, and he says, you've been with a woman. Are you in stasis then?
A few boxes get ticked on that folder. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh no, worrying things are happening.
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
So what you're saying is most of what we know about the relationship between, they're both dragons, aren't they? Were they both
In
dragons?
this, well, out of game, they are said to be dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So it's the relationship we understand between the two dragons is at the very least vaguely wrong and possibly completely.
he says, I would say that the relationship between my mother and my father is at the very least much more complicated than anything it, you mortals would be able to understand. He says the ideas that you have about what makes a family are not the ideas of what Kyber thinks makes a family, and I might dare say Eberron as well. I mean, she did encircle my father, did she not?
As far as we're aware, yes.
Hmm.
You know,
Well,
the truth
generally,
can often be complicated.
not that truth, he says with a rather creepy smile. That truth is never complicated.
Okay. But then, how would you define family?
The things, the things that the beings that you gravitate towards, no matter what you try.
I can understand that. And then in the back of his head, it's sirens going off. Alerts.
Fuck! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He says, "I knew you would. This is not about what one wants. One is drawn, one enfolds, one is enfolded, one acts, one is acted upon. These are not questions of morality, these are questions of gravity."
We do both act, though.
Yes, but why? Why? He asks, and his voice drops a little bit, and it stops being Anastasia's for just a moment.
Does it matter why?
It can. The gravity doesn't matter. The gravity itself doesn't matter, but sometimes it's helpful to know why a thing happens. Take, for instance, your lovely assistant who sleeps so soundly at night. Very soundly.
Yeah.
There's gravity there. I have a family I must create. I must extend the family of Kyber. It is in my blood. It's in the gravity of the world. It is what I am compelled to do. It is my, one could say it is my purpose.
It's interesting.
Is it not? It's not that I don't have a choice. It's just simply that I have a choice with what options I have before me. I don't have option. I can't choose my options. I can choose between my options.
Have you thought about rejecting what has been taught to you? You know, a long time ago, probably not in relative to yourself, but when I was young, I I had a mentor. He was a interesting man, a very talented speaker, and he taught me a number of things that helped me build the basis of my craft, the way
Hmm.
I perform chemistry. The
Sure.
problem was is he was an absolute lying con man. He didn't know anything that he was talking about, and to effectively grow from the position he put me in, I had to remove myself from his guidance. I had to learn the actual truth.
Ah, yes. Well, Kyber is not like that at all because Kyber does not work in sophistry and tact and useless words. He works in gravity. He works in truth. It's not a question of whether or not I can learn anything more from him. It is that I know what I am, and therefore I know what I must do. That has nothing to do with Kyber, in the sense that your teacher, Eddard, had something to do with you. And in fact, he picked that out immediately. I mean, I think you should pick up an Afraid at this point. I mean, this is a thoroughly creepy conversation, and it's like, it's getting worse. So, like, just a level of that. Unless you defy. That doesn't damage your HP. But it does up your stress.
I don't know if he would defy. I think he's more almost on autopilot, and as of yet, the demon hasn't said anything that he wants to reject.
Okay, all right. Which is an alarm bell just
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Yeah.
He says. So anyway, but yeah, that scares you shitless. He just knows Eddard's name.
Yeah. Oh
He
yeah,
just knows it.
absolutely.
There's-
Where's my ad text there?
So you should be at stress
Grade
3.
1. Oop, capitals help.
Yep.
I now have Afraid 1. That won't take my HP down, will it? Because
It will not. That's not a mortal condition. I mean, you are obsessed, but now you're starting to get scared. Like, this is not.
Yeah.
You're out of your depth.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your character's not stupid. He knows he's out of his depth. Just completely. And he says, "Now, I have a proposal for you."
You just prick up.
Gravity has drawn me to this town of Blood Crescent. I was destined to come here. I can see that now. This town needs me and my family in order to reach its full potential. But I can't do it alone. That's not the way that this works. This is never the way that has been meant to work. So I have agency. However, I have agency between what I choose, what I prioritize, and my gravitational revolutions. He says, Anastasia has a tie to you. You are her mentor.
She is my assistant.
Yes, you are a mentor. You are her teacher. She may find you to be a bit stupid at times, but
understandable. We all have our moments. And I am staring directly at him as I say that.
Motherfucker. He says, now, however, she is not the only being that I am drawn to here. And he says, and unlike you, and with that, his skin shifts and he's no longer a he at all.
Is he an Anastasia?
No. Phenomenally hotter. Something
Great.
much hot, like an eerie, unearthly beauty that you're looking at. You're like, oh, that's real. Holy shit. Like, damn. Yeah. Who was it? I think it was C.S. Lewis who said that all men have I can't remember the exact verbiage, but essentially there's the good girl who they wish to serve and adore and, love. And then there's the woman
And then
who
there's
they would.
Christina Hendricks.
And then
Madman.
there's the woman you treat worse than an animal.
Oh, that isn't the direction I thought that was going to go. I thought you were more going the direction of the platonic. Is it the platonic ideal? You know, the perfect version of a possible thing.
No. There's the woman you wish to love, and then there's the woman that you would subjugate.
Yeah.
You're not sure when he peeked into your brain and found that image of the woman that Odium always wanted to subjugate, but here it is, sitting on your bed. Quite articulate.
The issue is with Odium is he has heard the demon's speech about money, hierarchy, truth, and being in charge. And
Yep.
Odium both perfectly agrees with that and knows that that means they are completely incompatible.
Yep. But oh my god. mm.
Is this something I will have to defy?
I think you're going to have to give me better than that. Because this isn't like, oh, I'd tap that. This is the, if this walked into the room stark naked, I wouldn't think twice.
Yeah.
This is like, if I was completely within my own powers and this person just walked in and was ready, I'd be kicking people out. Like we're talking that kind of hairpin trigger. So yeah, you're gonna have to do a hell of a lot better than that, or defy.
I think he would be defying.
I can see that. Like, fuck, no.
Yeah. I do appreciate what you seem to be offering me here.
I do appreciate.
Wow. I'm trying to sweet talk. Well, he's not performing a speech.
So. No, he's not. No, he's not. Not at all.
I do appreciate what you seem to be offering here, but I feel there's some incompatibilities between us personality-wise that give me some forbearance. You know, we value the same things, and part of that problem is we both value who really should be running the place here.
Okay, all right.
And then I think I would walk out, or at least attempt to with a defy.
Okay, all right. So that's definitely cunning.
Okay.
That's definitely cunning.
That's a D8.
That's not a question. That has to be a cunning. And you were saying sweet talk. What's that at?
1d6.
Okay. And then you can use Kolvara's relationship guide.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I use the relationship, which is D8? Thank you for giving me that.
No problem. So we're currently at.
It helps if I write.
The DC is 10.
The 8. That is the wrong button. Oh my god, I'm failing at typing today. The cunning got a 5. The sweet talk got a 5, and the relationship die got a 4.
Dear God. Okay.
So minimum I can get is 9, which I don't think I can argue for top 2 dice. He's struggling as it is.
On the contrary, you get it.
You're going to give me it?
You're not the only option.
True.
he doesn't like this is something that he would like. This is something that he would like to do. It's not something he has to do. And with that, and so let's write down our bullet point on that. Okay. So, you say that.
Cool. I've written a bullet point.
He says very simply, that's fine. And he does not elaborate. He shifts back into his masculine form, and the curious urge you had to take the previous feminine form and ram it within an inch of its life, it
Yeah.
vanishes. Let's hit the books and see what unexpected thing happens.
Of
What
course,
could
something
go
has to happen.
What could go wrong?
I got, and everything goes well. We all live happily ever after.
You fucking liar.
What did I get? Oh God, why does it have to be that? Anastasia is not only getting between me and our goals, but she is taking on clients without my approval.
I want the record to show that I had already picked my bullet point before Cal picked his. So that way, all of this is above board. Because what I picked was a rift is growing between myself and Anastasia.
Oh God.
I didn't do that on purpose. It's like, oh, that's not good. And then you read yours. I'm like, ah,
This is
shit.
really not good.
This is really not good. As you say that, and as you turn to leave, Anastasia walks in. She's been walking in for months. She stopped
Yep.
knocking a long time ago. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, oh well. But she walks in right in that moment. That one moment. That one
Oh
moment.
God.
And she freezes. And the door
Understandably.
shuts behind her. Without her moving. The door just click. And you hear a
As in, she
lock.
walks past me to go inside the room.
No, so she walks in,
Yep.
sees him, freezes, the door, which
Okay,
she
and
is
then
no
the door
longer
shuts.
touching,
Yep.
closes and locks.
Oh shit.
There's our bullet point.
That's a concern.
Is it? Site of Kolfara. And the door softly shuts and locks. That was the worst possible combination of bullet points we could have had.
In a very, very terrible attempt at recovery, I think he would turn back to the demon and say, but if it's a choice between myself and my assistant, I would rather it be me.
He smiles, and the smile on his
Knowing
face.
it's way too late.
Yep. He says very simply, you sold her to me the instant you refused, and you fucking know it.
Is she still frozen, or is she
Oh,
vaguely
yeah.
aware?
No, she's fucking I mean,
No, I mean frozen as in like mind control frozen.
No. She walked in and she's just frozen with fear. She is utterly terrified. I mean, this thing has, made She remembers him. She remembers. She's terrified of him.
Actually, that note about selling, that's, I think, what ticks him. Because I apologize, but there's an implication there with a sale. You said I've sold her to you.
Mhm.
A sale requires an agreement between two individuals and a transfer of value. Now, granted, if there was an agreement, I'm not aware of it, making it not a legal sale. On top of that, there has been no transfer of value.
Oh, you want value?
No, I want an agreement.
He stands up. He's taller than you remember. When the fuck did he get so big? He towers over you. He wasn't towering over you sitting just a moment ago. You don't remember him getting
Yeah.
you don't remember him bulking up. What the fuck? It's really, really fun. I'm just like, shit.
Yeah.
He says, and what value? What agreement do you think would validate the drive, the inevitability, the fate of me taking this lovely young thing?
You have come into our town wishing to purchase her. What value are you offering? This is not a normal transaction. I can't put a price on a person. And on top of that, I don't technically have ownership of her.
He laughs. It's an ugly, ugly laugh. It's the
Oh,
most
yeah.
mirthless thing you've never heard a laugh so mirthless before. There's no joy in it. There's no amusement. It's just this hollow shell of a thing. He says, trade. I
If
see.
there's no trade, it's thievery. And you've already spoken
Thievery.
about how little you like your thievery.
Tell me, Anastasia. She goes white.
Yeah.
You thought she was
Well,
being
I'm also white.
Yeah, this is bad. He just looks over and he says, "Tell me, Anastasia." And he walks over to her. He's not threatening, but he's fucking big. He's it's intimidatingly large. And he looks down at her and the smile has no warmth in it whatsoever. There's nothing. All the pretext drops. Just looks down at her and he says, "What would you give for your master's life?" She can't talk. She is that scared.
Yep.
She is that scared. She's fucking terrified. He looks down at her and he says, "Would you give me one child? 2? 40? What's his life worth?" She cannot fucking talk. Because, first of all, he's here. Second of all, he just put the most awful thing she just her brain is totally fucked. It's
Yeah.
fucked twice over. She just stares up at him. What are you gonna do? Because she's not you can tell that she's not trying to sell you out. You can tell that she has no ability to do anything.
Anastasia, we have a value proposition here. You're a well-talented trader. We have done a lot of work together. Look at the discounts you've been able to get us in this town.
Oh my god.
At the very least.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Go on. Just go on. What the fuck?
At the very least, if you think there is no value, no price that can be put on a life, say that.
She gulps and she whispers something. You don't hear it. You don't hear what she says. But
Yep.
Kolvara does, and he scowls. He says, I see. I see. I see. Well, very well then. And suddenly, he looks exactly like you. Just like that. You
Oh
blink.
god.
He looks like you. We're going to add confused level 1. Unless you want to defy. Because, like, I mean, the whiplash, dude. The fucking whiplash. Which, by the way, this breaches your resolve, which means that from here on out, you have to be acting, like, hilariously with, like, stereotypically within your traits. So,
Okay.
if you accept this, that's what happens. You stop having full rational control.
I think I don't know if this will count as a defy, but I think he'd say, now there's an offer on the table from each side. We start to negotiate. And he's just going to brush past the fact that we're both identical now.
Okay. Yep. That's a defy.
He's trying to concentrate on the things that he knows about.
So that's willful. Sorry, that's not cunning.
Yep.
That's willful. You're trying to overpower the sense of confusion.
1d6 plus 1d8 for the relationship. Helps if I type an 8.
Yes. Generally.
And then for a skill, is this speech?
No. Speech is for like multiple.
Okay. Well, then I don't think he's got a skill for it, which would make it 1d2.
That's not good.
1d4.
1d2.
1d2. So. No, that's not good.
What'd you get?
Highest possible is 6. Lowest possible is 3.
It's a good thing you've got those fate points, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which you have enough to burn. You can burn 4 of those.
I think I will burn 4.
Yeah, I mean, because it's always the margin.
Yeah.
So if the highest you've got is 6, I don't even think you. What's the lowest? Because I don't think you get the top 2 even.
3.
You still have enough. You just don't have any now.
Yeah. Well, I had 10, so I would have to burn.
Oh, you had
7,
10.
wouldn't I?
Okay. Yeah. So you have 3 left. Sorry, I forgot that you.
Oh, now we got to hit the books again.
Yes, we first write down that you managed Odium. Stairs down. Kolvara's attempt to confuse him.
I don't think this is as bad as the last one.
I'm back. 1 second.
Okay, you go.
Moves him back to deals. Okay, let me go take a look really quick. Okay, go.
It is Vel attacked me for no reason other than denying him stealing my greatest asset. His violence and anguish proved I made the right choice.
Creation without humility invites its own ruin. So what we're going to do, this is going to be really interesting.
Creation without humility invites its own ruin. Sounds like me making the homunculus.
Yeah, except that was actually one of Rin's beliefs.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. Because as soon as I heard everything, it all just sort of the doors kicked in, and there stands motherfucking Sir Leopold, blades out, and he shouts, "Your sorcery cannot evade me that long, demon! It was only a matter of time before you did it too much." That sword is burning with silver fire.
I'm going to step out of the way of the guy with the big sword.
I kind of figured that kind of like factored into the whole like
You know,
we make a like if you push it too far it goes bad, like
yeah.
there was kind of an overall vibe from both of them where it was like, well, if you do this too far it's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
um
Well, I think in Krell's head, this is sort of another weight on the scale of negotiations in our favor.
yeah, well Sir Leopold shows up with a fucking silver flaming blade.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, saying that Kolvara's magic was used too much, so he's findable. So he's found. Okay, so that just happened. Not at all what I expected to happen there, but yeah, you and Anastasia get the fuck out of the way. At this point begins a really, really, really raucous fight. He comes in with this, I mean, like the blade's literally on fire.
Yep.
Like he swings and misses and he sets your bed on fire.
Yeah.
You know,
I would probably grab Anastasia's hand and attempt to run. I don't know if it would be a like sprint out of the room, get to safety run, and more of a sprint out of the room, see if there's more people, and if not, we should probably try and find more Knights of the Silver Flame.
There was nobody else.
Okay.
So as you're running away, you hear Sir Leopold laughing, a laugh that you would normally associate with the insane. But he's the guy with the flaming blade and the demon who's screeching
Yep.
and trying to get the hell out of there. Like, I mean, if he's insane, he's your nut job, and that's
Yeah, exactly.
And so, yeah,
every town needs a town drunk.
Right. And he's your town drunk. He's your town holy man and warrior. And so like you get her out of there. As you hear a whoosh as your room, which includes a lot of your stuff, a lot of your private stash,
Yeah,
goes up.
my heart breaks, but I would rather a broken heart than no heart.
Yeah, a second later, there's this huge freaking explosion, and Sir Leopold goes flying out the window because the flames caught something flammable.
Yep, there was something explosive.
He does not
It was
land
probably
on
an alcohol that I used for purifying soaps or something.
something.
Yeah,
But he lands. Like he does not land well. Kolvara comes out in full power. Everybody's running and screaming. He's got a couple of burns on him and a cut, but he's not as bad off as Sir Leopold. At all. Because he tanked the blast. Because regular fire doesn't bother him. Holy fire bothers him. Regular fire? No, not at all. So the explosion was annoying, but it's... Sir Leopold is in trouble.
The stuff that I made last session, I've still got multiple holy water skins.
Okay.
Do I have them? Could I have them on me?
I'm not sure why you'd have them on you. That doesn't like why would you? I guess is my question.
Partially because of the morbid fixation.
Oh, true.
Because if this hurts the demon, there must be a reason why.
Mm-hmm.
You know, less of a trying to find the source of the problem than more
Sure.
trying to find the source of the problem than a literal thing. But also, I think he's not paranoid, but has, because he's got, what was the trait? He is very resourceful. That's one of his traits.
There it
So I
is.
would assume
Yeah.
he would keep stuff on him like that as a just in case.
So when he jumps down to eviscerate the unconscious and what looks like severely roughed up Sir Leopold, who you're waiting.
I'm waiting with multiple holy water skins that I attempt to use to back the demon off while Anastasia I have told to pull Leopold to safety.
I mean that's just gonna work. You chuck one of those things. He looks at you and he says, "Again."
I do actually apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but leverage is leverage.
That's amazing. And
In fact, I think that has to be a bullet point.
yeah, okay, yep. I'm sorry, but leverage is leverage. I'm fine with this. Yes, I'm sorry, but leverage is leverage. That's amazing.
From there, I'm not sure what happens though.
He gets it. He just smiles. Like he's afraid. You can tell he's afraid, but he smiles at you and he's proud. He's proud of his. He goes, "Touche. Touche, my friend. Touche." He says, "Well, if he matters that much to you, and if she matters that much to you," he tips his fingers in a little salute, because you can hear the chant of the Knights of the Silver Flame who are running up to finish him off. And he gets out. And he shouts back, "Anastasia, remember your dreams tonight."
No, fuck.
She goes pale. And he says, as he jumps, he says, "Gravity can only be escaped for so long, my love." And with that, he's gone. The knights come running up. They're too late, but Sir Leopold's alive. Mostly.
But all of my stuff is destroyed, so
Shit's blown up. Shit's blown up all to hell, man. It's all gone. I mean, they're just like, the knights are like, "He's still alive." They're like, gingerly.
Yeah, it's the whole quick action stations. Take him to a healer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's right now. I mean, he was fighting a demon one-on-one, and he didn't.
It wasn't close, but it was close enough that he didn't die.
Right. And one of them, we're gonna say, we're gonna call him Sir K. Thanks. Sir K, one of the knights. He looks younger. Comes and claps you on the shoulder and says, "Well done, man. Well done. We'll take it from here." He's got spring in his step. He's happy.
I'm the best alchemist that this city has. I say city sort of sarcastically. Do you want me to join you and make sure he does heal properly?
Oh, no need. We've well, the best. Yeah, sure. Come. Yeah. Come on. He says. He's just, He's so happy about it all.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a demon, and Sir Leopold is going to live, and
Yeah.
one of the commoners stepped in and helped. Oh my gosh, they're not alone.
Greatest day ever.
Yeah, yeah, this is great. Like I can almost
Terry
like,
Crews, he's just so happy.
yeah, he's just so happy. So they take him back to the temple, and yeah, he's got severe burns, very very severe burns. He was right in front of whatever it was, like the healer goes. He was point blank.
Yeah.
He's lucky to be alive at all.
Can I work with the healer to try and get him stable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's your chemistry at again?
Let me have a look. D8.
Oh, you almost don't need the healer's help. If anything,
Yeah.
the healer's taking notes. He's like, oh my gosh, so you take that compound and that. Like,
Yeah, and I'm probably like, oh, you don't have any of that. What? Where is you?
right. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And they're running around and grabbing shit, and by the time you get done,
And Anastasia and I barely don't have to even have a word with each other because we're so used to working in each other's armpits.
Yep.
After how many years it's been on the road preparing shit in a caravan, like
Right.
having an actual room is wild.
Right. like you have the capability of doing it. It's just so nice. It's just so freaking nice. And a couple of it's touch and go for the next 6 or 7 hours though. This isn't like this isn't a sprint. This is a marathon.
In the montage, there's probably a moment of me smoking on my pipe, hand shaking, sitting outside.
Yep. Oh yeah. But after 6 or 7 hours, you've got they're getting you the supplies when you need them. You're able to overcome the shock. Because he was literally in front of an explosion. So like his whole nervous system is just fucked. He's in shock. But with a D8, you're not kind of good. You're really good. Like you're not one of the best. Like, if he'd had his face torn off, you probably wouldn't be able to do anything. Like if the damage
I was actually tempted to increase chemistry instead of speech. I should have.
Oh well, here we are.
Next level up.
Next level up. So he 6 or 7 hours, he's finally stabilized. Again, most of it is shock. He's got some nasty burns. He's got a few 3rd degree burns here and there, a ton of 2nd degree burns, but it's mostly the shock, which almost did him in. And that is a bitch to get rid. Like you have to calm him down. You have to keep his body from going back into it takes a long time. But finally it's done. And everyone's just pleased as punch that it worked as well as it did.
That's good.
This shouldn't have worked, dude. This shouldn't have worked. He should be dead. He should be quite dead. And at the very end of it, once it's finally apparent that Sir Leopold of the Silver Flame will live because of Odium Krell and Anastasia working tirelessly. 6-7 hours straight isn't exactly a small deal. They pronounce you to be friends of the order.
Nice. I will take that.
Right, which means that you enjoy a special protection from them because you just helped one of their biggest paladins from, not dying.
After it all happens, there's probably a short conversation where I start the whole, usually we would charge this much for an hourly rate, and then I see the looks around and I'm like, But this time, because you saved our life, I think we'll give you this one for free.
Anastasia gives you this look like, you stupid motherfucker, shut up.
Yeah.
You dumbass, shut up.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, you supplied the materials and blah blah blah, and this time we'll give you a no charge, no charge. You deserve it.
one of them, you can see, stifles the urge to roll his eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you are named Friends of the Order on the spot, and you are told to come by later, so that way they can discuss a further business opportunity with you.
Absolutely. I would love a further business opportunity.
All right. Let's. I'm writing this down so I don't forget it, because I'll forget it. Okay, further business opportunity between Silver Flame and Odium. All right, that's a good place to end it. All right,
That
let's
is.
go. Let's go through the beliefs. Of course, the question is chaos, not did you act on it. How much chaos did you cause on account of it?
Well, first belief is I failed to create a homunculus, so now it is my responsibility. I don't think I caused any chaos with that directly, but part of the reason I met the demon in the town was because of the homunculus.
I agree. No, I mean, and you did put that in, like, that did cause chaos. That did cause him to be caught. So that's worth the fate point.
Okay. Fate 4. My second is
Okay,
a
hold up.
concern. Okay.
Right. You get a bullet point for that.
Oh yeah. Bullet point.
So just making sure that like you don't forget that.
I think I did. Oh, for the actual. Oh, good. Don't worry. Bullet point for first belief. Bullet point for first belief, causing chaos with demon. Nice. I will actually write it as a bullet point a bit later.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not telling you to stop and write it now.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, you know.
My second one, I think I acted against fairly drastically. A concern grows in me. I think my apprentice may surpass me, and I can't be the best if there is someone better.
I think you caused a ton of chaos with that one. Are you kidding me? Like
Yeah.
that's what set the whole set. Like everything was at a nice simmer.
Yeah.
Like we were both like boiling in this, like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And then we both.
I also think at first he was completely acting against it. Like everything I was trying to do was trying to set up a situation where the value of Anastasia wasn't enough for the demon to want to pay it.
Right.
That was his goal. Is he was trying to make it so it is not worth you buying this chick because I actually kind of like her and I don't want to get rid of her.
Yes. So let's see here, and then so you get 2 bullet points for that one. One of them is what you did, and the second one is why you broke the belief.
Honestly, at this point, when we get to it, I think I'm going to have to change that belief.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you've broken it because, like, I'm not gonna lie. The instant I saw that belief in the first session, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have fun with this one.
Yep.
Like that. That's just one of those. Okay, I'm just gonna keep offering to take her off his hands, and I'm just gonna find really, really objectively terrible ways to do it. Like, let's see how far Cal will go.
Honestly, if I played someone a little bit more slimier, I would have absolutely sold her multiple times by now.
Right.
I think Krell thinks he's slimier than he actually is. Like he's got this conflict going in his brain between I am a horrible con man, but also I'm kind of a nice guy that was partially raised by a horrible con man. The only
Right.
reason I think this shit is because of influences on me.
Yep. Nope. That makes sense. All right. So that's worth 2 fate. So you're at 6. All right. Third one.
The third one is money, hierarchy, truth, and me being in charge. Apparently, my values match a demon's.
Oh, that was acted upon to great chaos.
Yes.
Shamelessly. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I
Sorry, go
dug a
on.
hole with that one.
Oh my gosh.
And apparently a demon was at the bottom.
Yeah, actually, yes. Let's see here. 1 second. Ideological. An ideological. Okay. So we got that. All right. We don't have any PvP present. Role play. I mean, that was pitch perfect. That was actually pitch perfect. That was literally pitch. I mean, there was
a lot going on there. That was fun as.
Oh my god. This is one of those sessions that I think only Crescendo does a session quite like this is like there are games which kind of do this session. They can do it. This game does it naturally. This is where I think the game actually sings.
In any other game, it wouldn't be the game doing it. It would be the GM doing it.
Right. But I promise you, I didn't have any beyond following up on the Anastasia thing. That was all I had in mind. I kind of had sort of the demon lore in my head, but yeah. I mean, this session definitely couldn't have been done. I mean, it's just there was so much tension throughout the whole thing. We're supposed to sit what's gonna happen?
And I'm sitting there thinking, how do I do this in a way where I don't immediately get mine or someone else's head cut off?
So freaking chilling. So
demons are awful. I don't like demons.
Unlike C.S. Lewis, I enjoy role playing them.
Yeah.
Unlike C.S. Lewis with the screw tape letters. At some point, if you're feeling up to it, and it is feeling up to it, go onto my blog and find the campaign called The Undertow.
Ooh, we will have to do
which is a Burning Wheel campaign it's the best Burning Wheel campaign I've ever run. I don't think I will ever be able to. I don't think I can one up it. I don't think I can.
Could you one up it as a player though?
I mean, I was the GM. I mean, I would have played it very differently. But there's a character in there. There's an NPC in there by the name of Crescendo who makes Kolvara look like a kitten.
Yep.
Because the player that I was playing with, she said, because I told her, I have a penchant for running really, really dark campaigns. She said, okay, let's do it. And I'm one. I don't think you want.
See, I love this shit.
Oh, me too. But when somebody tells you, I want to go full dark, you go. You sure?
I'm in danger.
Yeah. That's kind of, and Crescendo is the best villain I've ever made. He is
Good. I'll need to read
terrifying.
it then.
Terrifying. One of the scary, and I had so much fun playing him. I had so much fun playing him that the player later on was like, it's disturbing how much you enjoy this guy. Because he is
Yep.
awful. He's just this awful piece of shit. And you take a glee with this guy that is a little much. I'm like, you said full dark.
Yeah.
You said this. I listened to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think that that's easily worth 3 fate points. I think that this is like a really, really stupidly good session. I think
That was great.
that was great. That was legitimately great. So changing beliefs. What do you got?
Yes, I am going to change. A concern grows in me. I think my apprentice may surpass me, and I can't be the best if there is someone better. I think I'm going to change that one. I don't know the exact wording yet, but something along the lines of Anastasia being my legacy.
Who?
Because multiple times now he has proven that he cares about her in ways that he does not understand. And the only thing he seems to understand is money, legacy, and hierarchy.
I like that though. I really, really like how you put that. So you get 2 bullet points for that. One is the old belief, and one is the new belief. And
Yep.
then you've held the belief for 3 sessions. So you get 3 more, which puts you at 12, which means 13, which means that next session is going to be horrifying. And because
Yeah, please don't say that.
no.
It's going to be the happy shopping session, isn't it?
Nope.
Where I'm getting all of my gear and tools back, and I have
Nope. 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 You have 13 fate points. I'm putting the kid gloves went off a while ago.
Yeah.
We're putting brass knuckles on.
Every session now I have increased fate points, and that's terrifying.
Oh yeah. But like it's kind of an interesting like the both of us though have seen, which is it like it's how do I put it? So like one of the things that is very odd to me about this game is that it polices itself.
Yeah.
It just does. Like next session may be a huge stinking deal, and and all of that, or it's just a small death by 1,000 paper cuts. But at some point, it just evens out.
Yeah.
On its own, and it's I think it's interesting how that works, because I didn't do that on purpose. Like that wasn't something that I thought was gonna like that was just an accident of the design.
That's what good design does.
I mean, I'm forced to agree, if only because I'm looking at the results of it, and I can't really argue with it. So okay, so that's 13. There we go, which means that next time's gonna. But your stress is at 3, so
yeah,
that's not good. Okay, yeah. So in theory, okay, so we're good there. I'm going to go clean. I'd actually like to call you on Discord and discuss something with you as I clean, but that's not for here.
absolutely.
Awesome. Hopefully it's not too hot over there.
I'm not dead yet, and my computer hasn't crashed, so that's a good sign.
I mean, yeah, okay, this is fair.
And I have a huge amount of ice water, so
also good. Very, very, very good. All right. Well, this has been
No, you cut out.
clicking on something. I
cursed
actually
drive.
turned it off.
I
That
thought
wasn't
that was
supposed
your
to.
computer crashing.
Nope. I was clicking on the tab, and it turned my camera off because it's Apple, and I accidentally hit the camera. So, all right, we're gonna get going. For anybody who sees this later, thanks for watching, and you have a lovely day.
Don't talk to demons.
Don't talk to demons ever. Do not do
Bye.
this at home, kids.